What's up, Goblin Nation? It's Jabrian back with another video. Now, I don't normally upload twice in 1 week, at least not anymore, but Rell's put out another one of their little videos that they've been doing lately, and this time I have some time before work, so I figured I'd record a quick video and put it out there. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe to keep up to date on all Rell's news, and join the Discord if you want to talk about Rell's or share any suggestions there. And let's not waste any more time, buckle in, because delicious times are ahead of you. Now, as usual, I gotta, remove the music for copyright reasons. Lately, they've been putting out all these cool little videos that are, it's kind of like a music video. Honestly, my favorite thing is just all the locations we can see. You can see in the background, there's like crazy frames he's flashing through. Now, obviously, you know who I am. We're definitely gonna go back and rewatch this frame by frame so we can see anything we missed. As always, the hockey looks clean as hell. Now, you can see he's on a bridge that kind of leads to this big castle. Now, it kind of almost looks like it might be like a Colosseum type area with a big opening in the center. Or maybe it's something like just like a courtyard you would see in like a, like the castle entrance. Now, if I had to guess, I'd say it's either an area where you could probably duel other players, or more likely, it's just an area where a bunch of enemies will be that you can fight. Now, it could just end up being a marine area, but usually when they show those off, they're dressed in marine outfits, so I think that's less likely. What do you think? Now, this one I'm less sure about. It just kind of seems like an empty area, some type of ruins. It almost looks incomplete, like there might be a chest where he's standing, but who knows? Maybe it is just like an area you can stand. Now, viewers of my channel might know that I mentioned ruins before and how I think they might play a part in the story, since we know that Rell's will have its own lore. I'm guessing there will be some secrets in the ruins. This one specifically, maybe not. Possible boss spawn, I guess? No, for a second I actually thought this was like the top of a boat, but you can see there's plants growing. Now, that doesn't automatically rule it out, since we know boats in One Piece get kind of wacky, but there is a street light behind them, so it makes me think that it might be more of like a where you would park your boat on the pier before you enter behind them. That makes the most sense to me. Honestly, this could really just end up being anything, but the plant specifically and the way it almost looks like an entrance behind them makes me think this is where you enter the island. If I had to bet, I'd say it's a town port. That's what I would refer to it as. And this one seems to be on the beach. It looks like there's a sign behind them on the right, if I had to guess, because of the fact that it's on the beach. It's either like a fishing shop or like a boat shop. Hell, it might not even be a sign. It kind of looks like a barrel from this angle. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't this kind of look like the tower he slid down in the last video they put out? Though you can see there's a gate at the bottom, so maybe you have to enter it and then like fight your way to the top. The two red torches on the door do kind of seem like a warning. I think with the more Rell's areas we'll see, we'll start to notice a trend with these big towers. I'm starting to think that maybe they have some secrets in them, or maybe they have some big importance that we're going to find out. I think it'd be kind of a waste to build these like massive structures with like really cool like ruin aesthetic, kind of implying they're really ancient and then not really do anything with them. I think that'd be a waste. Okay, so this may sound a little bit like a tinfoil hat theory, but taking a look at some of these clips in the back, you can see some of the locations actually repeat. Like, he goes to the circus twice, and he has different gear each time. So to me, this almost seems like he's going there, he's not strong enough, so he leaves, comes back with better gear, and then it shows new areas from there, like he beat it and progressed forward. Now, obviously, you could say he's just showing off different outfits, but then why would he show off the same locations, and then why would he like come back to them instead of doing it all in order? That's what makes it kind of odd to me. I think especially what makes my argument a little stronger is that the final clip of this montage is actually the first location, that bridge I talked about. The one I said has like a courtyard. It's almost like he did everything and then came back at the very end. To me, it almost feels like he was gearing up for like a big boss fight or something like that. Especially with the slow walk like that, like you can tell he's definitely more confident. I definitely think the point of this little montage was to show the hero's journey. You can see he like started off at like our barbarian camp. In the next scene, it looks like he's at a shop. Maybe he's selling the stuff he got from the camp. I don't know. Then he goes to the circus, but maybe he isn't strong enough, so he goes to explore some ruins. And then on his way back to town, he's like gearing up, getting better, maybe crafting stuff. Then after crafting new gear and maybe gearing up, leveling up, all that, he heads back to the circus. Obviously, he beats it this time and then progresses to the next area. And then his trip ends with him back at the starting area with better gear and a higher level, so definitely more able to take it down. So I'm guessing there probably is a boss there or something important. Otherwise, I don't think he would come back. Hell, maybe he is a marine, because you can see some blue on his outfit. Maybe he just came back a higher rank because of all the work he's put in. And then we fade out to the, him sailing on the seas. Nice little brown tone over everything, showing it's like I guess like a flashback or something. I don't know what they were going for there, really. But you can see the island in the background looks amazing. There's even this really big floating part that's kind of held up by these towers. It really seems like they are leaning into the wackiness of One Piece with all these cool, like, it's not like scientific, like there's no real explanation. One Piece just kind of has weird things going on, and I think Rell's is going to do that pretty well. I mean, just look at the creativity here on this island alone. Like, I haven't seen any other One Piece game even try something like this. Whenever they do floating islands, they're like just really high in the sky with clouds. This one actually has them like held up by some towers. It looks really cool. And that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know this one was a little shorter than usual, but I wanted to do more theorizing and less like dragging out the video. So I kind of just wanted to do a run through of what we saw. I know I'm usually late to these because I usually have work, but this time I woke up like super early. I think it's like 6 a.m. now, but I woke up at like 2 a.m. so I've been up all night. And I thought it'd be a good time to record something. Now, if you got this far, obviously don't forget to like and subscribe to my gaming channel for more delicious times ahead of you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.